Now, I'm making this video because, okay, Cali, Texas, first and foremost, giving God praises. Uh, I'm the type of person that I'm not here to say I agree with laws. I don't think we should have no laws. But here's the thing. Stupid, which I still think to this day that the majority, if we had 100% laws, I would say 80% of them are dumb and stupid. But then they got laws that let certain people get a pass. You feel me? Like, laws that say, hey, you feel me? You can get away with this situation because if whoever consented to who first, boom. I feel like if, say, you're in a situation and that person choose you, you didn't choose that person. Say, like, I choose someone to be with, then that law should be held on me if I'm stepping out in that relationship on this person while they're doing what they do. And the only reason why I'm making this video, it ain't like I'm in a jacked up situation. It's just I feel like laws should be put in place. It's like how dare you, you know what I'm saying, cheat on your significant other and then think it's okay to get away with that when your significant other should understand that, hey, if this is what you signed up for, if you knew from the jump, fine. Like if I knew from the jump, fine. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing I don't like is a funky bitch that knows the situation. Meaning like her intent of getting with you, and this is vice versa. Their intent, I'll say there. I won't say that please man and woman. Their intent of getting with you is to basically be with you because they like you. But then they get with you, and then think that it's okay to be on buffoonery. Now, the reason why I'm saying there should be a law passed because I bet you a lot of motherfuckers would stop cheating if that law was passed. See, I'm not for sure with certain states. I know a lot of states they don't have that law in place because in certain states, or if not all states, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, a lot of motherfuckers would not cheat if they knew that, oh, I go to cheating, I get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like if I get caught and it's an easy, I could take you to court. You could end up in jail. You could end up getting sued. A lot of motherfuckers wouldn't cheat. You know what I'm saying? Now, for those who are single and ain't with nobody and can do what they want, that law is totally respected. As in the sense that it'll be like a law like that would be totally respected on some, well, that don't pertain to me because I ain't with nobody. So I can get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas someone that's in a relationship asks for the relationship, like any relationship I've ever been in, I kind of never really asked to be with that person. I just held conversation. And when I held conversation, I just was talking on something. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling you, you feeling me. I like who you are. I like what you do. I like, you know what I'm saying? But it was never nothing like, well, okay, well, let's make it something happen, you know? And then here's the thing. I feel like every relationship, you should tell that person who you are before you get with that person. Let them know about you because people be hiding secrets. Man, I'm watching a video yesterday which I seen it before already, but you know that people keep reposting it, like they redid the video, reposted it, and then some of them kind of even post the full video. This woman in the video, y'all probably know what video I'm talking about. Some little young chick, her man comes in there crying. You know what I'm saying? But he would have, but the way I seen the video, in my opinion on how the video was going, it was like, it made him look like a simp because he came in there crying. And the way the videos proceeded, if anybody was saying, like, oh, this nigga's a wimp, he a simp, he crying in there, and the bitch, if it was me, I would have been, man, I would have killed that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. And it makes him look like a simp, makes him look like a wimp. Same with me and me saying this stuff like this, they would say, oh, nigga, you acting like a simp, you crying over a funky hoe. No, it's the principle that you don't do people like that. So the man was crying. The man was actually crying. And when the man was crying, he was crying because that foul, funky bitch gave him HIV and then played victim when she gave it to him. She played victim like, how? Like she in shock that he got some shit. And he showed her the paperwork. He handed her the phone like, here. He slid his phone to her like, look, I got my test results. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you ruined my life. You know, people don't seem to know what they be doing when they ruin someone's life. They don't know that that's what they're doing. They don't see that's what they're doing. All they see is that, you know what I'm saying? All they see is that, how can I say it? All they see is that they feel like it. And then the excuse would be, well, you signed up for this. No, because first of all, that person didn't know. That's why they got condoms. That's why it's going to be everything, but she was wrong for doing that to him. No, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if a person go raw, a person don't go raw. You know what you're doing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? When you out there doing you're getting your old dirty bastard on, ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. When you out there doing shit, you should know better. You should know. And I should know better if I'm doing it. I should know better. But for me to sit up here and do shit like that, and then I'm knowing what risk I'm taking when I do it, you know, but the bitch that I'm doing it with don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because this generation of hoes is basically hoes. But see, I like to make videos like these because I like to let the world know that, hey, it ain't safe for us no more. Us people that like being good and doing good and don't want to do wrong, want to be protective of the neighborhoods and stuff like that, want to be, you know what I'm saying, in this world where we want to see people and everybody happy in this world, to where we don't want drama, we don't want confusion, to where we're tired of fucking bullies and we're tired of people in their mess. We're tired of just all this black on black crime, racism. When you're just tired of everything, like as Mystical say, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you just seeing everything going out like it's going out. This new generation of people cheat, they steal, they rob, and they don't care. That's why God is coming to turn the lights out on this planet, because everybody's not caring. Our politicians ain't caring. Well, they been ain't caring. They ain't been caring since they invented what we call now presidents, politicians, legislators, all that old extra shit, you know? And then on top of that, I say this to say that I be wishing they pass laws. And it's the one time I be like, I don't even like the police. I hate the police. Can't stand them. But there need to be laws put in place for sick individuals. You feel me? There should be laws put in place for sick individuals. You know what I'm saying? People who have no care, have no consideration for other people. You know, you're not a respective person. You're evil in your things that you do. And then on top of that, evil used to be what a girl of mine back in the days, an ex of mine. She put hot sauce in my beer. Now y'all might think like, wait, she put hot sauce in your beer. because my body at one point was rejecting that. So, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I wake up in the morning, it's a hot, fresh beer. That could have been Pine Sol. That could have been anything. And, hey, what's going on, people? But it could have been anything. This true story. I wake up one morning because, we was into it because she was sneaking and creeping, doing shit. And I just confronted her about it. I caught her. So instead of her doing the right thing, and I'm waking up every morning, even though I'm arguing with you and you my girl, I still go in the kitchen and make you something to eat. I'm not hungry in the morning. I don't wake up wanting to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the 1 meal a day challenge, which is kind of hard to do. Because when you're around people that like to eat, it makes you want to eat. You know what I'm saying? And I try not to be monkey see, monkey do. So I wake up that morning, our day's going normal, and she just normally, casually, she doing her daughter's hair. Shout out to my stepdaughter, she was doing her hair. But nothing, I ain't think nothing of it. So I'm like, ooh, got a frosty cold one, which it wasn't cold because it had been, I had forgot to put it in and been sitting out. So I'm not thinking of it because when you twist the top said, click, 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 click. That's the sound when you open up a 211, the sound of or any beer, that click sound means that it's closed. So I'm thinking because it's been out, when warm beer is out, it kind of looks distorted. So I put it in the icebox a little bit, get it out. I'm not thinking nothing. Nah, nothing ain't. It's never well. This is why I'm up making this video. You know what I'm saying? Which I would have made a video anyway if it was a beautiful day. Which it's a beautiful day, but I'm waking up on the wrong side of the bed. It's the right side of the bed I sleep on, but it's the not right side, but like right side meaning like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it's the wrong side of the bed, and I wake up and I feel some type of way because every relationship I've been in, they was always on some fuck shit and wanted me to understand. And then they'll say shit like this. Like, you got people out here in this world that'll say shit like, oh, see, there you go. You doing this, you doing that, you saying this, you saying that. Instead of me just shutting the fuck up. But see, if I was on some old Mike shit, and this is no disrespect to you ladies out there, but there's Ike Turners out there for a reason, Annie Mae. They ain't just out here because they want to be out here. They out here for a reason. They looking to find some gullible motherfucker to choke out and body slam. You know what I'm saying? But see, the Ike Turners that I'm talking about, I ain't talking about the Ike Turners that treated Tina Turner wrong. I'm talking about Ike Turner that Tina Turner wrong. You know what I'm saying? From what the movie say, which the movie made lies and made that man out to look bad, when in actuality, he was a good man, actually. We all have our moments. But what nobody didn't see was, after all that had happened, after all she did to him, that man had won a Grammy. Had won a Grammy. Nobody didn't know that, did they? Look it up. He won a Grammy. Look at the it's called it's Unsung, the Ike Turner story. That man, he might have had his moments, but if you look at that Unsung, you'll be like, wait a minute, he was actually a good dude. He was actually a good dude. He wasn't a bad dude. He wasn't evil. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, but the movie What's Love got to do with it, portrayed him out to be a bad guy, and they didn't show the good side of him. They just showed the bad side of him beating on her and you know what I'm saying, doing shit to her. So in real life, you despised him. You hated that man. And me, I don't condone no man hitting on a woman. But here's a law that should be passed on that part too. If you are a woman in this world, you know what you can and can't do. Do not, and I repeat, do not put your hands on a man if you don't want the backlash. Because it makes me mad when I see a man putting his hands on a woman and she's done nothing wrong. There's a difference between a woman and a funky bitch. Now, that funky bitch deserves to get her jaw broke. And I'm not sitting there saying negativity. It's just because some women just don't understand. They feel like there's rights and ranks they can do and say, hey, well, I can do this, I can do that, I can be the way I am with a man, and he ain't gonna do shit because I got family. My family don't play that. They will put you in the early, and this most of them, I got family. They'll put you in the early grade. You put your hands on me, but you steadily sitting up there punching on that man, hitting on that man. You know what I'm saying? Bringing harm to that man. I'm getting back to what I'm saying is that when that situation happened, going back to what I was saying with my ex a while back, when that shit happened, I had to go to the hospital. If that would have been anything else, and I didn't even, knew what was going on, because I took a fat swig of it. I took a go. Nigga, that could have been pine sol, bleach, could have been ammonia, could have been, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, but that at the time, that 211 was so strong, the strength of the 211 outweighed the whatever was in it. I'm down in that motherfucker. Next thing you know, I started feeling weird and my chest started hurting. Now, I ain't never had an issue with hot sauce. Well, I did, because I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'm allergic to it or not, but my body doesn't take hot sauce too well. I can eat jalapenos, I can eat spicy food, but it's just for some reason and it was Louisiana hot sauce. No, it wasn't Louisiana hot sauce. No, I know it was some kind of hot sauce, because it was kind of strong. It wasn't like no ghost pepper or nothing like that. At the time when it happened, I don't even think ghost peppers was even popular at the time. They were just, to an extent, they was kind of a little popular, and people were starting to do videos and whatnot of it. So I drink this shit and I'm like, oh man, I feel weird, and I was clutching my chest, you know what I'm saying? Now, something could have happened to me. This woman was trying to kill me, basically. And then the cold part about it is, till this day, after all that's done, if I told you the story of what's happening to her now, after all that shit she did to me, that's just one thing. It's been pulling knives out on me. They tried to get her brothers to beat me up, tried to get niggas in the neighborhood to fuck me up because of me coming on things like this and making videos. Because, see, I like to expose evil. And I tell anybody, if you see somebody doing some evil shit, put their ass on blast. Fuck their life. Put them on blast. They should have never did what they did to you. And they want you to understand. Just like the one I'm with now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even with, I'll put it like this, I ain't with the person now. I'm free now. When I made that video saying I was free, I'm free. But I'm just touching base and discussing on it because this particular individual is a straight up 3-0 motherfucking foe. And to all you fellas out there, no, I ain't got no kids. I don't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm single. I got no kids. But the person that I'm talking about, that I was talking to, is not my ex. It's another ex of mine. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I keep running through ex is because they're ex for a reason. And it's not because of me. I'm faithful. I'm loyal. I treat women right. You know what I'm saying? I show love. You know, when we start out as friends, I'm showing love. How many men can y'all say out here, well, actually look out for a woman and you don't have no intent of wanting to sleep with her or sexually be with her? You just like her because she cool peoples. Just genuine coolness. You know? And my family members was like, well, y'all should just be friends. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to be friends with a motherfucker that's gonna backstab me? Why would I want to? This would be killing me about situations. People want to say you should be friends with an individual who's done you wrong, and then just like this morning, this motherfucker comes outside because the person I hate is related to people that are family members to me, and then no, it ain't no country bunking shit because her peoples, I'm not really related to them, but they love me like family. Because I've been there, you know what I'm saying? Ride or die, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't, if I see you finna go get into some crash out shit, I'm not getting involved in that crash out shit. You on your own with that one. As long as it don't get super physical, like to where somebody's life finna get taken, then I might decide to be like, nah, man, we ain't finna do that. It's not even that serious. Cause I got problems on my own that I'm trying to correct. I got situations going on with me that I'm trying to correct, you know? Cause you can't be out here trying to squabble up, cause I know motherfuckers, they be trying to squabble up. You barely hanging on a limb, you super sick, and then you still be trying to go out here and get active with motherfuckers. You can barely hold yourself up. With 2 good feet, God bless you with. You walking around with a walker, and then got the nerve to be acting like you can clear some shit, you can regulate some shit, because you got family members that'll come to your aid, and you can shut shit down. It's like a motherfucker that's still out there selling dope, and he's a big-time drug dealer, but he got shot. Now he paralyzed, can't even defend himself, can't even protect himself, but he still got the juice. As that one time Mike Epps said in that comedy, when the nigga was like, nigga with the fucked up arm, talking about, I still got that juice, nigga. No, you don't. Nigga, you out of there. You been shot. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't respected no more. You only respected because of the niggas that you run with. And the niggas that you run with still got your back. You got shot for a reason. And when you got shot for a reason, you got shot because you was doing something wrong. All I'm trying to say is that there should be laws passed for people who do wrong to other people, especially if you ain't done no wrong at all to them. That should be automatic lawsuit, defamation of character. And then you know what? The person that I'm talking about had the nerve to say that. They had the nerve to say, you put like this, they played victim, first and foremost. And then said, well, you went on Facebook Live and you talked about me and you said this and that about me. Yes, because after what you done to me. So I wasn't supposed to talk about you. I wasn't supposed to say nothing to you. Yeah, I always talk about, well, just the new age of social media. Let's just get that clear and out the way first. It's the new age of social media. So I don't got shit to hide. I'm not finna be behind closed doors talking about shit. Cause it's funny when y'all wanna know a motherfucker that's a fuck nigga, you want the world to tell you that this individual is a fuck nigga so you can watch out for that fuck nigga. You want the world to tell you about that sick pedophile individual that's out there touching little kids, little boys and girls. You want a motherfucking world to tell you that shit. Expose that shit. You want the world to expose the rat when he out there snitching on everybody. You don't want nobody, like if nobody knew that Tekashi 6ix9ine was a rat and you didn't see him snitch, but he snitched, y'all would still love and respect that man. And then y'all still love him and respect him now. This man that made songs after the fact. But what I'm saying is that he wouldn't, if you didn't know, they would still been respecting him. The niggas that he hung with, the Treyways or whoever they may have been, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. It's all love, but it's just me talking. You would respect that. Because you didn't know. But then when you found out, everybody was like, Tekashi, yeah, this motherfucker a snitch. We don't like rats and all that. Snitches get stitches. So not these new snitches. These new snitches now will fight you, have a shootout with you, go to jail, tell on you, get out and still be with the shit. Still be out there selling dope, still be out there on the block. And nobody don't do nothing. There's so many motherfuckers out there that motherfuckers that they be scared of. That I've seen and heard stories of, damn, you scared of that nigga? He snitched. He ain't reputable no more. But he comes back on the block and he's still feared. They still fear him. Just because he got hands and good with shooting pistols. Still fear him. Knowing that they know he snitched. Still locking G's and C's and B's and whatever they still fucking cool with him. The way this situation in society is, a lot of people get away with shit. You know, motherfucker, there'll be a motherfucker that'll come around that this motherfucker done been to family functions. He done been all around people. We all got them. This is another one law that should be passed too. People like that. You can honestly say you have family members that you know that come to the family function, come to friend gatherings, the friends, the family, everybody knows that this motherfucker was on some sick shit and still on some sick shit. And they done some weirdo pedophile shit. I'm talking about as a grown individual, not as a child, as a grown individual, and they're able to be around everybody and their kids. I've seen it. It was in my own family household. Like, damn, we grew up knowing that, okay, dang, this motherfucker was touchy-feely, grown individual, touchy-feely. People knew, but nobody stood up and pressed the issue like, say, look out. So my thing is that laws should be put in place. Laws should be passed. People who do wrong should get their just due. But I said it before, and I say it again, just like in other videos. You reap what you sow. And on top of that, vengeance is mine, thus said the Lord. God got that energy. So anybody thinks that, well, nothing gets done, just like when a lot of people be saying there's no such thing as bad karma or good karma. I don't know what to believe. I just know that there's karma out there in the world because I believe that there is, because of things I've done in life, and karma came back to bite me in my ass. And I said, you know what? I accept it. It just don't come the way you want it to come. It just comes like in a form like, I'll go say, I might have went and stole something. Well, I know I'm gonna get karma for that. Just don't come in a way that I would see karma coming. So, yeah, life plays out how it plays out. So, you know. But also at the same time, matter of fact, I need to go get my apple cider vinegar, take a drink. Get my apple cider vinegar. I still got some juice left. I take this every morning because I have to, you know, my situation. High blood pressure. So, even though supposedly from what they say, Katy Perry bought the rights to this, so I don't know if it's still the same. But I don't know if it's still the same. Yeah, I knocked this back like it's drank. You know, I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a bad person. I have a good heart. My intent is good. I'm not here to downplay or disrespect anybody. I'm not here to talk mess about anybody. I got love for all walks of life. But once you cross that path and that line, I lose all respect for you. And then I expose you to the world so that the world can know this type of person, you don't need to be around. They ain't good for nobody. I have to drink it a little bit because, it's strong. But they don't need to be around nobody. And the reason why I said that certain laws should be passed, because too many people getting away with stuff. And nobody ain't holding justice, and people are not being held accountable for it. Because I kind of believe, like, in that opinion of the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life. I believe in that, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like even with the sins I do, they might not be super sins, but no sins above a sin. It'll be like you just like it's one thing when you see a bug on the ground and it's crawling on you or something and you kill it. Oh shit. Or if it's on you and you kill it, you're not wrong for that. But when you see a bug on the ground and you taking the kids used to do when they was little, sun be out and they taking a little microscope and they burning the ants and you know what I'm saying, plucking the wings off of bugs and doing stuff like that to like torturing the insect. Then it's like, yeah, you wrong for doing that. Like, I mean, we all did it as a kid, but it's just the fact that, come on now, you know what I'm saying? Then you wonder why you had bad karma, especially if it's one of God's creations. You know, that's why you don't do God's creations wrong. Thus, rewinding back to the women out there that have been cheated on, the men out there that's been cheated on. You don't do them wrong and expect to be living on this earth, breathing the what you did. Being able to get away with what you did. There should be love in this world. Oh, and I forgot to go back to what old girl said. Or not girl, but girl, whoever said this, like, you got any kids? You know, I have 6 stepchildren, and I've never done them wrong. And if I even remotely or even had a thought, I apologize if I have, but I haven't. But I'm apologizing in advance so that, and put like this, anything that I've done to anybody, I apologize in advance. Even when I expose my enemies, I apologize for exposing my enemies. Meaning, I'm apologizing like, hey, I don't want to do this, but you took it there. It's like when people say, hey, you finna go to war? You took it there. I didn't take it there. So now we into it. And I feel like once you do someone wrong, there is no, we're friends, we're family, we're still this, we're that. Hey, you can be my family member. You shit on me, it's fuck you for life. In the afterlife. And you don't want to be that way because you won't enter into the gates of heaven. You won't be amongst the good of the people if you're doing wrong. You won't be amongst the good of the people. You'll always be amongst the bad, you know. So I feel like cheaters, pedophiles, people who hurt people, there should be laws in place. And they'll probably say, well, yeah, there's laws in place for, no, there's not. There's people that done got away with murder. There's people that done got away with murder. Literally, like, shot somebody and got away with it. And they clearly was in the wrong. Only person that know what they did was God, them, and the person that they did that wrong to. There's people out here that are deceased behind someone's evil doing, and that person is walking around free, knowing he didn't kill this person. And that's a conscience he got to live with, or she got to live with. You killed someone, so you got to live with that conscience. You got to live with that burden and that pain. You know, and I'm sure most of them probably sleep comfortably at night with no cares in the world, but then you got some where it eats away at them, to where it slowly kills them because it's that person that they killed is haunting in their brain, haunting them because it was a wrongful death. When you get haunted, it's wrongful death. I'm just talking. Pay me no mind, but pay me some mind. Take the bits and pieces out of this video that I'm saying. If you see the negative part of it, you think it's negativity in there, don't worry about that. We'll focus on the positive of what I'm saying in the video. You know, it's still middle finger to the police. It's still middle finger to certain laws that are stupid laws that are passed. But anything else, I stand on what I believe in and 10 toes down with it, because no human being on this earth should be treated in any shape, form, or fashion. Even the enemies, even your enemies shouldn't be treated unfairly. But once your enemies do you wrong, they deserve whatever it is they got coming to them. Oh, people don't think karma's real. You know, karma is super real. And then what I learned about situations is how situations play out. I end up on the good ship. It's 36 minutes. But yeah, but it's beautiful.
Hey, brother.
Hey, sis. What you playing now?
Like, I know I'm a good man.
Mom!
Where is she?
Hey, you ain't got no business outside. You're not going to school. Politely go back in.
Can I ride with y'all?
I'm going to work, baby.
Oh. And what time is it? So
7:29.
You're gonna come pick us up at 9?
Yeah, because you can't. So I'm gonna be back in school. Hey, Buggy, y'all need to go ahead and get dressed. Y'all need to go ahead and get dressed.
Have a good day at school, Jeremiah. Okay. Yeah, I see you got your chips.
Come get in the car. Where's Ava?
Bye.
And you know better be outside in socks. That's cross-contamination. It's very nasty. Channel your energy on positivity.
Huh?
But worry about things that cannot change. Distance yourself.
Oh no, you gotta understand. Once you say F me, I'm an evil, vindictive person. I will run it into the grave. That's just my heart. I've been like that since I was young. I can't hurt you, can't harm you. So this is my way of get back with get back. I don't do it because I want to do it. If you wouldn't have took it there, we wouldn't have to go there. So. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it. Nah, but I'll make sure to, you know, get you one.
I'm trying to see if I can get a deposit or a paper shipping to you for the few days that I work. I need you to know how to stay up with
I got a little bit of coins.
Shit, whether you have your backpack or not, I don't give a damn. I'll see you, brother.
All right, see. But yeah, you gotta understand. My heart is evil and vindictive. Once you know what I'm saying. I'm a good person. It's like everybody was good once. Okay, look at all the movies and look at all the movies and all the situations. Everybody was born with a good heart and a good intention. Nobody was born with an evil intent. But what's funny about it is that, but then you do got some, I ain't gonna lie, I take that back, you do got some that came straight out the womb on some evil shit, had the face of an evil person, got older and was just evil from the time they was little on up until they got older and took flight off Earth. They was evil. they was evil. So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, like I said, I'm just making a video, and I just wanted the world to know that, you know what I'm saying, you can't get away with shit, and there should be laws passed. I promise you, if the law was passed, I promise you, if the law was passed, if the law was passed, if the law was passed, I promise you, a lot of motherfuckers would not, and I repeat, would not, and they would fall in line. And I feel like everybody in the world should get tested. So you'll know your one from your two, from your three, from your four. You will know, hey, this person, da da da, that person, there should be a law passed where you can, I'm not necessarily saying knowing a person's background record, but people act like when they go to jail, you can't look their name up and research them. It's like, nigga, if I want to know what you about, all I gotta do is look up your situation. Research your situation. If I want to know about you, I can look it up. It'll tell me on your record what's all, you know what I'm saying? Now, if your record as a child, like you have a juvenile record, nah, no, nothing. That shouldn't be even talked about. But your adult record, it's easy. All the person got to do is say, hey, what's your name? Your full name. You can look it up. 9 times out of 10, 80 or 90% of the people in your neighborhood has a criminal history record. They've either gotten a ticket or they went to jail for something. They ain't never just been on normal shit. They've broken the law. And it's on documentation file. You can get it. It's public access. So, by it being public access, you can find information on that person. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wish humans came like cars. Show me the Carfax. That's a car. Show me the Carfax. Oh, you want to see what this person? Yeah, show me the Carfax of this person. Show me the Carfax. What are you doing? You're supposed to be getting ready.
For what?
You got to get dressed. You got to get dressed like you're going to school, but you're not going to school. We're going, you got to go get your dental work taken care of. But I shall prevail and get all the blessings that I want in life. Because my Lord and Savior said I am. Why does everybody that do evil get happiness and the ones that don't do evil or do, I put it like this, the people that's like this, half and half, meaning like they not really trying to do evil with the bad intent of doing evil because it's like, hey man, I gotta survive, man. I'm not doing this to be want to do this. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that's doing it just to be doing it, and it's bad intent, you deserve what happens. But the ones that's doing it with good intent, like Robin Hood, rob from the rich and give to the poor, yeah, you deserve all the rewards in the world. What I'm saying is that we should be, those who are good shouldn't be left last. The good should be first place, the bad should be last place. But it seems like it's the other way around. The bad gets first place in everything. They all winning, they reaping the rewards, they comfortably living their life, they get to do what they do, they get to go through it, you know what I'm saying? Their life is perfect. you know, and they still get to. It'd be like a motherfucker coming out of jail, and they still get to do what they do. It's like you went to jail and you ain't learned yet, nigga. You went to the pen, went to the jail, and you ain't learned yet. You still doing dumb shit. You still doing dumb shit and ain't learned yet. You still doing dumb shit and ain't learned yet. You have not learned yet and still doing dumb shit. And you get to get away with still doing dumb shit. Whereas the person that wised up, as Lil Flip said before, when in the beef movie, nigga that wised up and learned, you know what I'm saying? All it takes is one catastrophic shit to wake you the fuck up. And you, once you get that one decision made or learned, you don't fuck around. You wake up. You wise up. You figure out that, hey, it ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I made this video saying that laws should be put in place, is because they should. Certain laws. I don't agree with the police. I don't agree with what they do. I don't agree with how our system works. I don't even like how our system works, but some laws should be put in place. Just like it's another law that I thought that should be put in place that I talked about. People who claim they're animals, you should be able to file them on your taxes. You have to feed them. You have to clothe them. You have to literally put this animal, you got to literally take care of this animal. You got to take them to the vet. They should be able to get put on Medicaid. If your animal has issues and problems, they should be able to file Social Security. Yeah. You should be able to file them on your taxes. And they should be able to get jobs. They should be able to get jobs. They should be able to get jobs. The animals should be able to get jobs. Because you'd be surprised how many crimes people have gotten away with when, like I told my sister, nigga, my heart is evil when you say fuck me. They always say let that energy go. It's negative energy. Nah, it ain't negative on my end, it's positive. It's negative as in it's bad for me, but it's positive as in, hey, I'm letting the world know who you are, how you get down, how you operate. So for the future reference, they can see. But then I've learned that also, God will put someone in your life where you'll think they're good and they bad, meaning once that person done evil to you, when they get with their new person, 9 times out of 10, sometimes they be 10 times worse. They just don't see it, and they get played, and they look stupid. Because like I said, every ex that I've ever been with, they was ex for a reason. But I can call any one of them right now, and I promise you, I still got a chance to get in them pants. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like I'm lying. Like if there was a way I could show motherfuckers on here, they'll be like, "Oh shit, you." That person that you that used to mess with still wants to mess with you. My ex still wants to come into the picture. That has 6 kids that I claim as my stepchildren. She still wants to come in the picture after this one tried to poison and kill me. And I don't even like that word, kill. It's evil, negative, demonistic thoughts. But she tried that. Until this day, I can call her right now. She sleep, and I can call her right now. And I don't even call her. She calls me. She calls me, wanting to talk to me, wanting to interact with me. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here nor there with the situation like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna treat this situation like a hoe. Like, hey, now, okay, you just go and go. But yeah, man, y'all take care in this life. Stay peace, stay prayed up, stay blessed. Keep thanking God for letting you wake up, see another glorious, beautiful day. And try to stay away from negative energy. And stay on a healthy, positive note. And stay away from the drama. And shout out to my nigga Dalai Lama. He did what I'm saying. My nigga John Dollar. Shout out to my nigga John Dollar. Go look him up, everybody. Support his music. Him, Zeus the God, the whole Traffic City camp. Go support their music. Go and support their music. Got some fire, banging hits, banging beats. Yeah. Banging merch. Yeah. Go support my nigga. He's probably out there stand up. You know what I'm saying? My niggas roll. He's probably out there stand up. The whole Yay area stand up, as a matter of fact. Whole Northern California. Y'all see what it is. It's your boy, Catex ZNT. And I don't like law, but there should be laws passed. I don't like certain situations, but people shouldn't get away with what they do. You know, they should get to just do. Even when I do wrong, I respect the outcome of it. When I do wrong, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I expect this to happen because I did wrong. I don't get a pass for that. And neither should they. How come I don't get a pass for the wrongdoings I do, and my wrongdoings don't even be something that'll be like, oh, it's life-threatening. They do some life-threatening shit and get a pass. I do some non-threatening stuff that's wrong, super non-threatening, to where I didn't harm nobody, I didn't bring harm to anyone, I didn't disrespect no one. It's just, oh, he went in the store and stole some cookies. Who got disrespected in that? Other than the store owner, but he has insurance. His insurance covered that. For every 1 pack of cookies I steal, he gets insurance back 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cookies. Plus money. Plus, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, y'all see what it is. It's your boy, Catex ZNT, doing what I do best, making content, whether you like to watch it or you don't like to watch it. Whether you tune in or you don't tune in, it's fine with me. I just like to be able to make content to give people awareness in certain things in life. And sometimes I don't talk about like stars and famous people because they're not in my list. I'm down here with the lower bottom who need to wake up and get right. You probably live in a neighborhood where you've been there all your life and don't even know your neighbors. I'm talking about because you know people move in, move out, move in, move out, move in, move out, move in, move out. But still, you should be able to know your people that moved in, stayed there for some years and moved out. Even if you move out and move to a new neighborhood, you should know the people that you moved in with and moved out. And I feel like everyone, because you know how people be like, well, I ask God to forgive me for what I'm doing, but you're still doing it. You're asking for forgiveness and you're still doing it. Still doing it. The fuck? The same thing that you keep asking God to forgive you for. Like, I'm really wanting to quit. I really want to change my life. I really want to go 100% legit with my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I will I'm gonna get my health right, get my wealth right, because I want to prove people that, hey, look, I overcame. I saw, I seen, I conquered. And my God is going to bless me with that. It's taking a minute, but I will get my blessings. I just need a little bit of money to do it. It will be revealed that one day I will be successful. Look how long it took Steve Harvey before he finally became famous and successful. Got to put that work in. And this is an example of putting the work in. See all these teeth? Hopefully, once everything gets right, you will see me with a whole new set of teeth with golds on them. Where the teeth ain't at, you'll see golds. And when that happens, I'm going to be so happy that I'm a new man, new person, and got the love of my life in my life. To where I have enough money to put a ring on it. But y'all see what it is. It's your boy, Cali, Texas ENT. Doing what I do best. Getting to it like I knew it.